Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brittany. So today I'll be discussing why I chose to go to community college first instead of going to university, and hopefully I will persuade you to also make that decision and that choice of going to community college first before going to university. So, but while in high school, I know many students, they can take a placement test which will allow them to go into community college to take classes while they are in high school, and that is called a dual enrollment program. Now if you can get into that program, it would be a great thing because you get to kind of speed up the process. Even if it's one class, that kind of helps you. So it will be good for you to do that while you're in high school. It kind of give you a feel of what the college life or the university life might be like in terms of schoolwork. Okay, now on to the benefits of why you should go to community college. So the first benefit I have is that it is very cost effective. You save a lot of money than if you were to go to a university. University, you have to think about tuition, you have to think about the books, you have to think about, which you have to think about that while going to community college, but as I said, it will be cheaper. And you have to also, for university, you have to think about boarding, and that can be the most expensive thing when you're going to university. So think about that. And because it is cost effective, more than likely if you do FAFSA, you won't have to take out loans, and maybe parents might be able to help you pitch in here or there with the loans, with the payment, the tuition, or you could work and also help to pay the little money that might be left over that you have to pay to take care of. My second benefit is you get to build connections. You see, because it's less people, well, not less people, but the classroom sizes are smaller, you have less people in the classes, so you get to build that connection with the professor. And it is very important for you to build connections with your professor, because when you need letters of recommendation for maybe an internship or a job, you can ask them to write you a letter of recommendation. It is good to build those connections while you are going to community college. I know in university you might have a larger class, so it's kind of hard for the professor to get to know you on a one-on-one basis. So that's another benefit of why you should go to community college. Another benefit is that if you maintain your grades while going to community college, if you get A's and B's and keep up your grades, you will be able to apply for scholarships, maybe possibly a full ride scholarship to the university of your choice. So that is one other thing that you should keep in mind. Make sure that you keep up with your work and keep up your grades, because that can really benefit you in the long run. Don't slack off on your work, and if you do slack off, make sure that you are able to catch up where you left off. My fourth tip is that if you, most likely you might be living with your parents because you're going to a community college, and most community colleges do not have a boarding area. So more than likely you will be living with your parents, so you can work. You could work if you want to. You could save money if you have a job, so so that in the future you can use that money towards your, maybe possibly a car, going to school, transportation, and any other things that might come up, that you might need to pay for. So that's another thing to consider. The other benefit is that you should try and keep up your grades so that you can get into honor societies. Honor societies are very good to have on your resume. It shows that you are very serious about your work, and you get to build those connections again with those people and with the professor who will be running that honor society. This will look good on your resume when you're applying for jobs, and it will be a great thing when you are graduating and you have your little things around, you're showing that you participated in your school, you earned something, so that's another thing to consider. Another benefit is that whenever your college offers scholarship, maybe possibly around April, May of that school year, make sure that you apply for those scholarships. Make sure you do your FAFSA before March 1st, and make sure that you get your scholarships taken care of, because those can be a big help when you need money to pay for any little thing regarding school. So make sure that you know, apply for your scholarships. And it might not be a lot of money, you know, each one might be like $500, and they might split it into 2 semesters, which might be $250 for one semester, $250 for the other semester. But at the end of the day, everything will add up, and it will make a big difference, rather than you having to pay for some things out of your pocket. The other thing is that you should make sure that you keep an eye out for anything that might be any flyers that might be around your school. They might have very important things that might benefit you in your journey, your academic journey. So make sure you keep an eye out. They might have internships, they might have fairs that can, you know, you can talk to somebody about your journey. They can direct you on your path, right? Another benefit is that you can take summer classes for a very reasonable price. You know, at university it might be more expensive taking a 3 credit class than it is taking it at a community college. So think about that, and you know, it will push you a little ahead in your journey of completing community college, so that you can transfer to your university to get your bachelor's degree. So I know a lot of people might say that community college is whack, it is the 13th grade, but listen, let them say what they want to say. At the end of the day, you will be benefiting from going or attending a community college, going to or attending a community college. So you have to think about yourself and how it will affect you in the long run. And don't worry, you will be able to transfer it to a university, so that you can experience that college, that university life, right, with the partying and things. But at the end of the day, university and community college is about your education. It's not about having fun. Yes, you can have fun, but that's not the main focus. So I hope you take all my tips into consideration, and I hope you can share this video so that other people might be enlightened on this topic, because I know a lot of people might hear bad things about community college, the 13th grade. But guess what? You will do well if you go there. Just make sure that you keep up your grades, you don't slack off. And one other thing, with the advisors, try to keep on track of your work on your own. Try to keep up with your, alright, let me show you one thing. Hold on. So this is one thing I would like to show you, and I hope that you can also implement this into your college career, your educational, you know, career, university career. So before I started my freshman year at my community college, I went to an advisor, and they gave me the classes or the courses that I would have to take in order to obtain my degree. So this is the paper right here. So it has my classes that I have to take. So what I did, I got a fresh sheet of paper. They call this a folder paper. I got a fresh sheet of paper, and I wrote down classes I have to take, right? So I would have fall 2016, that's when I started my freshman year at university. So then after that I would have spring 2017, summer 2017, fall 2017, and so on and so forth. So I think this is a good thing to keep track of your grade, your courses, and you know, because maybe you might have a specific time that you want to graduate, you know, you might have that for yourself. So it's good for you to keep on track, because you know, sometimes people can lead you astray, you know, they might tell you wrong information. And it's also good to communicate with your classmates, because they can help you out a lot in terms of which professor you should take. So make sure that you know, talk to other people, you mingle and get to know people, so that they can help you with your with choosing classes, if that makes sense. So that's one thing I would advise you on, whether you're going to community college or university. So yeah, keep a list of your classes. Make sure you select the ones that you want to take in that semester, so that you know you keep on track. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can share it, and as I said before, and I hope this will benefit you, and I hope it will persuade you into going to a community college instead of a university first. So bye, thanks for watching.